Imagine standing beside a still pond. You hold in your hand a single drop of water, small, almost insignificant. Now imagine releasing it. The surface trembles. Circles expand outward, intersecting, colliding, reshaping one another until the entire pond moves. You didn't control the pond. You didn't dictate where each ripple should go. You simply added a cause, a single act of intention, and let the system respond. That, I believe, is the truest form of helping. We often think of helping others as an act of direct intervention, of fixing, saving, or correcting. And when we imagine having immense power, the temptation is to use it absolutely, to awaken everyone at once, to end all suffering in one decisive act. But the more I reflect on that fantasy, the more it feels like a paradox, even a violation. Because to force enlightenment, to rewrite another's consciousness, is to erase the very freedom that makes compassion meaningful. You might create universal peace, but it would be peace without choice, goodness without growth. So instead, imagine another approach. Rather than reprogramming reality, you introduce a drop, an awakening among a few who ask for it. Those who seek truth, who open themselves to awareness, become your first ripples. From them, transformation spreads organically, through relationships, stories, examples, and empathy. What you've done is not control the pond, but catalyze it. You've acted as a gardener, not a god. This difference matters. The first approach removes freedom, the second deepens it. When you awaken others who consent, you honor autonomy. You're not overriding their will, but inviting it to evolve. The ripples that follow, the changes in thought, emotion, and action, arise from their own choices. Your role is not that of a puppeteer, but of a participant in a living field of consciousness. In philosophy and spirituality, this pattern repeats. Buddhism teaches that enlightenment cannot be forced. It must arise naturally, through interdependent compassion. The Bodhisattva awakens and then walks among others, embodying wisdom that invites awakening by resonance, not decree. Aristotle saw virtue spreading the same way, through example, not legislation. And even Nietzsche, the philosopher of radical freedom, believed that humanity advances not by moral coercion but by inspiration, through the emergence of exemplary individuals who show others how to transcend themselves. Systems science, too, agrees. Complex systems, like human societies or consciousness itself, don't respond well to control, but they are exquisitely sensitive to small inputs. One shift in initial conditions, one new vibration, can cascade across the whole. A single act of awareness can ripple outward in ways that exceed imagination. That's the art of true help. You act from compassion, but with humility. You understand that you are not the savior of the pond, you are one of its drops. You collaborate with the universe's own intelligence instead of rewriting it. And yet, there's a haunting beauty in this approach. Because even as you set ripples in motion, you accept that some suffering will remain. The pond never stays perfectly still. It's alive because of movement, tension, and change. To eliminate all pain would be to freeze the water entirely. Perhaps the goal is not to end suffering, but to awaken compassion, to make each wave aware that it's part of something larger. So when you ask, "Can I help the world?" remember this: you already are the drop. Each thought, each act of care, each moment of truth becomes a vibration that travels outward, unseen but real. The pond doesn't need to be forced awake. It needs to be felt, gently, consciously, just once, and it will do the rest. That's the quiet miracle of being human, the power to begin something vast with something small.